Welcome to episode 1 of Storytime Sundays. This is a part of She Spoken Tides podcast. Peace and prosperity, beautiful souls. Blessings and happy Sunday. We are here tonight with our first episode of Storytime Sundays. I do poetry as well. Maybe you might have caught some of it. I am on TikTok. And I'm also on Instagram where I share the most of my stuff on TikTok. But yeah, the links are in my bio. If you're new here, peace and prosperity to you. I also have a Soulful Thursdays. I do a lot of different things in my Soulful Thursdays. But yeah, check it out if you haven't. But yeah, welcome to my very first Storytime Sunday. Now listen, these stories are hot, they're raw, they're filled with love, lust, betrayal, secrets, and truth. Some of my truth, some of his truth, her truth, made up truth. And I know I said if you're following, I know I said I was going to start with Ruined and Royal, but no, I'm saving that one for later. Tonight we're starting where it all started for me. This is the very first book I ever wrote. And the first story in this series, well, it is a series. The first story in this series is called Midnight Confession. Okay, so if you had to think of a vibe like if Zane and Sister Soldier had a love child. Yeah, it's that kind of story. So grab your glass of wine or roll up or whatever makes you feel comfortable, and let me take you into my world of stories. All right, let's set the scene. It was just past midnight, and Serafina was sitting on the edge of her bed staring at her phone. Her heart was racing. Her finger hovered over Rico's name. That one name she swore she'd never call again, but you know how it get for us sometimes. Desire don't care about promises, right? Click. The phone rang once, twice, and then that deep voice she knew too well answered. Rico, all slow and low, talking about, "Damn, you calling me late? You know what time it is, right?" Serafina started whispering, all nervous. I know what time it is. We all know what time it is. She said, "I know what time it is, but I couldn't sleep, and I can't stop thinking about you." There was a pause on the line. Rico was very hesitant, and the heavy pause, was the kind that you feel the heat through the silence kind of pause. But Rico started smiling, and he said, "Say less. You already know when you call after midnight, it ain't for conversation. Everybody knows that." But in my defense, it's not like that all the time for people. But anyway, Serafina's breath hitched. She knew he was right, but her pride made her fight back. She said, "Don't get it twisted. I ain't some late night call girl for you, Rico. I'm calling because I need to get this off my chest." She said it like she had something, something really important to say. He's like, so tell me then, Fina, what's on your chest? Let me know. That one line made her knees weaken. She pulled her satin robe tighter, even though she was alone in her room. She started whispering, "Don't play with me. You know exactly what I mean." Rico said, "Nah, baby, I want you to say it. Say what's on your mind." Her mouth went dry. She licked her lips and hesitated, and finally whispered the words that had been burning inside of her. Serafina says, "I miss you. I miss the way you touched me, the way you made me feel, the way you loved me like I was the only woman in the world. I hate you sometimes, Rico, but I can't lie to myself. I miss you." There it was, the confession, heavy, naked, floating in the space between them. Rico's laugh came low and dangerous. He said, "See, I knew you couldn't stay away." But the thing is, he couldn't stay away either. They both act hard. Their bodies tell on them every damn time. Rico said, "You miss me because no one else can touch you the way I do. Am I lying?" Her silence gave him the answer he needed. Serafina started snapping back with her voice trembling. "Shut up, Rico. You're so full of yourself." Rico said, "Full of myself? Nah, I'm just full of you. And if you're real with yourself, you want me to be again." Serafina's body betrayed her. Her thighs pressed together, heat rising, but her mind fought the pull. Serafina said, "You're toxic, Rico. Every time I let you back in, I lose myself. I can't keep doing this with you." But she was the one that called him, right? Yeah. Rico, He says in almost a whisper, then why are you on my line, baby? Why are you whispering my name like a prayer at midnight? Dead silence. Her chest rose and fell. Her pride said hang up, but her heart and her body said otherwise. Y'all. She finally breathed out. Because I still love you. There it is. There it is. And right there, that's how it always started between Serafina and Rico. Not with reason, not with logic, but with midnight confessions. And the dangerous truth that love and lust can be the same damn thing. What y'all think about that? You know what's crazy? This is just the beginning. I pray you all enjoyed that part 1 of my story. I will catch you next Sunday. Let me know what you think of it. Midnight Confessions. It gets deep, okay? It gets deep. But yeah, y'all have a blessed Sunday. Have a blessed and abundant week. I'm out.